Hey, it's Tyscark11 with my last LEGO Star Wars minifigure collection video. These are all the other minifigures that don't really belong to any of the other factions that I did collection videos on before. Greedo should have been in here, but I had him with the Empire stuff already, so. And I'm leaving out a few minifigures that are just really old and bleh because I either mangled them or just don't really care about them enough. Like one Jabba the Hutt minifigure, which is a really old one, and don't keep it with the rest since it looks so not good. It doesn't even have eyes. A lot of the really old minifigures for alien species didn't have actual eyes on them, including two of these Wookiees here. These are from the original Revenge of the Sith collection, so they had no eyes, and I put poorly drawn eyes on them because I was not good at putting in eyes back then. I didn't edit them right when I got them. I think it was probably closer to around maybe 5 years ago that I edited them. This one came out a bit better with the edited eyes. Also, these minifigures probably looked better in general originally, but the coloring has faded on them. I think so, at least. Pretty sure the center parts, at least, were originally all gold, and that gold paint is faded off. Maz Kanata. It's been so long since the Clone Wars movie that I cannot remember his name, but Jabba the Hutt's son. This thing is so cute in an ugly way. Tusken Raider. Star Wars sets have some really nice special heads. I don't actually know who these are because I have not seen The Mandalorian yet, but they came in the set with The Mandalorian and a AT-ST. I think that was the set that The Mandalorian came in. So yeah, no idea who these people are because I have not seen The Mandalorian yet. Since I don't want to watch it on a small tablet screen, I want to be able to watch it on a large TV, and don't have a smart TV for that yet. Can't remember the name of this species, but it was from one episode of the Clone Wars. I think from the first season. Death Watch Mandalorians. I replaced their heads with just generic blank heads so that I could use the flesh heads for custom minifigures. Star Wars figures with helmets are where I get probably 90% of the heads for my custom minifigures, since I can just replace the heads on anything with a helmet, and it still looks the same on the outside anyway. Maul regime, Mandalorians. These have to be the best Mandalorian minifigures that they've made, for how striking the colors are on them. I mean, part of that is just because it's a great design in the first place, but also just the minifigures were made especially well. If only they included something on the legs they made lazily. And The Mandalorian, don't know anything about him other than the time frame that he's from, since again I have not seen the Mandalorian show yet. I do like his design with the cape on it though, but for the rest of it, not too great. I mean, the main issue is just that his helmet is way too bland. Geonosians, I forget the name of the Geonosian leader, but I love this minifigure with the wings on it. Geonosian drone. Some Ewoks. I know I have a third Ewok, but I could not find it anywhere, so it must have fallen behind a shelf or something. The third Ewok, I believe, was light gray. And then lastly, the Anniversary Edition original Han Solo and Obi-Wan minifigures. Recreations of the first ever minifigures for them. Back when the LEGO Star Wars video games first came out, the very first ones, I was dying to get these minifigures and never did, so it's nice to finally have them now with the anniversary editions. Even if the modern minifigures for them are so much better. So that's it for LEGO Star Wars minifigures. I've shown pretty much all of them, except for a few that I've messed around with, and I used to have more, but there's plenty that I just took apart completely because I didn't care about them. But if anyone's interested, I could also try doing LEGO Star Wars collection videos on the vehicles that I have, because I have so many of those. Obviously, since I have so many minifigures, I have tons of LEGO Star Wars sets in general. Plenty of those were also taken apart, but the ones I liked the most, I kept around. Usually it was the smaller stuff like little speeders and things that I had plenty of already that I took apart for pieces to use for other things. But if anyone's interested, then I could do collection videos on those too. So, see you next time!